Is your Amazon listing not showing up? That might mean that Amazon ghosted your listing. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO and founder of EHP Consulting Group. We're an Amazon consulting firm that helps sellers like you sell and succeed on Amazon. If you're into Amazon, please do drop a like on the like button. It surprisingly helps our algorithm. And if you're an Amazon seller, I recommend hitting the subscribe button because our content provides a lot of value for sellers like you. Let's dive in. What does it mean when your item is not showing up on Amazon? It usually means that Amazon ghosted or unindexed your listing. What that pretty much means is I can show you if you type in couples games and you can't see your product if you're selling a couples game, that's bad. But what's worse is if you find your ASIN, each item has an ASIN. So here's an example of a product. You type in this ASIN and you put it in the search bar and you click enter. If you type in your ASIN and you click enter and it doesn't show up, it shows two results and it doesn't show your listing, that means that Amazon ghosted your listing. AKA customers can't find it, you can't find it, nobody is able to actually find your product unless they have the exact URL. And who's going to type in your exact URL? Nobody. So we want to get this fixed so you start showing up on Amazon again. So why does this happen? There's 3 reasons why this happens. Amazon's algorithm finds out that you're using maybe adult keywords or adult terms that are not allowed on Amazon. Number 2 is a competitor reported your listing. So competitor was like, hey, this is an adult product, that it shouldn't be on Amazon, stuff like that. Or number 3 is an actual Amazon employee went in and unindexed your listing. That's happened a few times. The competitor example has happened a few times, and the AI has happened a few times where Amazon's algorithm takes it off. So it could be any one of those 3. Okay, so how do you fix it? How do you fix this mess? You're pissed, your sales are down. Obviously nobody can find your listing pretty much. How do you fix it? And the biggest way to fix it is to go here and type in your ASIN, just like I showed you how to do. You show that you're not showing up, you take a screenshot, and then you open up a case on Seller Central. So you attach that screenshot, say, hi Amazon, here's my screenshot. I typed in my ASIN, I'm not showing up. You guys indexed me. I'm unindexed on Amazon. Please escalate this issue and help me get re-indexed on Amazon. Then you go through that process. Right when you get a reply, you're most likely going to have to contact Amazon and tell them, hey, put in my ASIN. Do you see my product? And then they're going to say no. And then you're going to have to explain to them that that means I'm not indexing on Amazon. It means I'm ghosted. I need to be fixed, right? Why is this happening? Please escalate it. So it's going to be a full-time job trying to explain it to Amazon seller support because most of the time they're terrible and incompetent in my professional opinion. So get ready for that mess and get ready to explain it very well. Screenshots go a long way, so make sure you're showing them that screenshot. Also, sometimes you might need to change your listing temporarily. So if you have keywords in your listing that say sex, sexy, any adult words that shouldn't be seen by a 10-year-old, they're not appropriate for a 10-year-old, any images, change those temporarily so that way Amazon can get you relisted. How long does it usually take to fix this issue? It usually takes 10 days to 60 days on average. If you're calling every single day, you're following up, you're on top of your game, it's usually going to take 10 days for Amazon to fix it. Sometimes it can take a little more. But if you're not, or your Amazon is transferring you down the death row, death toll, you don't know where Amazon's transferring you, they're transferring you to the wrong people, no one's fixing it, or you're not calling every single day and you're not on top of it, then it could take up to 60 days. Can I change my listing back? So a lot of sellers, we edit their listing, we make sure we remove all those bad keywords, kind of clean their listing, make it appropriate for a 10-year-old. Then they get re-indexed and the client asks me, hey, so can I change my listing back now? And the answer is Yes and no. So you want to change, you can change your listing back, but you have to do it extremely slowly. So I would say once 1 week, you wait a whole week, and then you start changing back your images. And when you change them back, you want to make sure this doesn't happen again. So you want to make sure that you're not using very explicit terms on your photos. You just focus on your photos first. Then after a week, you slowly start to change back your title. Then you slowly start to change back your bullet points. Remember, use innuendos. Look at your competitors and kind of see what keywords they're using. Don't go over the top. Try to go a little bit below their keywords where it's almost appropriate for a 10-year-old. I know it depends on what item you're selling, but just change it slowly, and that's been working for us. If my competition is using a keyword, can I use it too? So a lot of the times we have sellers and we see, oh, my competition is using the word sexy. Can I use the word sexy too? Can I use the word intimate as well? And the answer is yes and no again, unfortunately. If nobody reported that competitor, or if that competitor has some inside friends at Amazon, usually they can get around it and they're still allowed. And if you copy the exact same keywords, sexual, sexy, most of the time you'll get kicked off and they won't. So you cannot copy the exact keywords of the competitors, even if they're using the word sexy or some sexual adult keywords, things like that. Just be ready to get hit by Amazon. And if you're like, hey, they did it and we didn't, that will work. You can get your competitors kicked off. It does take time. And again, it's like a full-time job explaining to Amazon that your competitors are breaking the rules. And then you're kind of just feel like a little a tattletale. But, you know, do what you want. Watch out. You can't copy all of the competitors' titles and listings and keywords, because Amazon will still get you for it if you don't have some internal relations. And that's it. I hope this video helped you today. If you need help selling on Amazon or with ghosted listings, this is what we do. We've done it plenty of times before, and feel free to contact us at EHP Consulting Group. We're here to help.